For the past 10 years, my main goal or the message that I have been trying to get out to everyone is to define your identity and to identify who you are outside of who you've been. And I say that because for me, my family, a lot of us, our identity had been tied to the family that we grew up in and the religion that we were raised on. And outside of that, a lot of us didn't know who we were because we were always taught that our main goal was to escape hell. There were no goals or aspirations. There were nothing that we aspired for because the main goal was to escape hell, to make sure that our souls were ready for heaven. And so you live your life, most of our lives. I'm 50 now, so this is from kids. So my mom, her mother raised her in this religion as well. So you have generations of ignorance being passed down. And it was go to church, get saved, save your soul. Your secular life, the secular world doesn't really matter because you're only preparing to go to heaven. And that created such a disadvantage for us because now when you get out in the real world and you realize that you need real skills, you need some ambition, you need to know what you want to do or where you want to be, who you want to be, and you didn't have any of that because everything was tied to a religion. And the ignorance that was passed down also was something that it was hard to escape. So now you have, okay, Benita, who are you outside of that? Now you're deconstructing from that way of living. Who are you outside of Christianity? And I really couldn't say. So I'm really big on self-awareness and self-exploration. And I realized that I did have ambition, but they were suppressed because I believed that I was only supposed to be concerned with getting to heaven. But secretly, there were things that I was doing. There were gifts. There were talents that I was operating under the awareness of everyone else. And I really did have some goals and aspirations, but I kept them hidden out of fear that, this is not the plan. This is not what we're supposed to do. So I would implore everyone to find out who you are outside of what you were taught. Make sure that your identity or the things that you want to do are your own and that they're not something that was given to you or told that you had to do, based on family traditions and religious expectations. So that would be my message, to find out who you are and to define your identity for yourself.